insisting that he wants to go Shiva. The Gana say, no, he's very busy, he can't see you now. Right? While they're all, Ganas are completely indisciplined, they're boisterous, they're noisy, they're jumping, they're dancing, they're trying to bite you while you're talking to them. All kinds of stuff, right? They're trying to hit you, do all annoying stuff. So they all, because it's Shiva Ganas, nobody, fights them back. They're just like, these people are annoying, let them deal with it. Shiva protects them, so you won't mess with them. Right? While they're doing it, one more Gana comes from inside. And this Gana, when that Gana comes, all the Gana gets, their excitements and boisterousness start tripling and quadrupling. They are already being very noisy and nuisance. They are making, and that fellow makes the biggest noise of all, exaggeration, this, that, who are you, what do you want, why are you here, all this, exaggerate this thing. This guy is like, who is this idiot, right? And Indra gets so angry at this fellow, he said, I'm going to get rid of this guy, Shiva or nothing. And he lifts up his Vajrayudha. This is Indra. He's got the Vajrayudha in his hand. Now you see that this is the Gana on this side. You can see this Gana behind the pillar. You have to see it from an angle. You notice that this Gana is shown seated on a lotus. And he's got 4 hands. What Gana has 4 hands and what Gana has ever seated on a lotus? It is Shiva himself. That is why the excitement level of the Ganas have gone up. Because they realize that it is Shiva pretending to be one of them and doing all this ruckus, and so they are all totally excited. The others are stumped for a few seconds, but then they all recognized, hey, this must only be Shiva playing his mischief. So they are all quietly relaxing. This fellow, not recognizing in his fury, lifts his Vajrayudha.
There's Brahma also.
So Brahma tries to hold one hand, Agni tries to hold the other hand, and there is Vishnu pointing the finger. No. The consequences are, flower aloe fellow itself had very bad consequences. Vajrayudha will have worse consequences. Okay. The one flower, you used a flower arrow. That itself was bad consequence. This will have even worse consequence. Don't do it. So they are all holding him. That is Vishnu Kaila Darjani Veral Martin Rigar. So don't do it. He's not recognized. And the little Ganas all with the bows and arrows as though they are going to hurt Indra and all that, but this thing. So, eye is about to open, then because they're held back, he says, what do we do now? He says, okay, once he has decided to open the eye, it's going to go open anyway. He steps back. Indra steps back just in time. Fortunately, he's not burnt to a crisp. He does not become Indra fries. But Shiva says something, it must happen something. Brahma brings a pot of water. He discharges the fury of this thing into the pot of water. And from the Jala rises an Asura with the same essence as Kartikeya. Remember, Kartikeya comes from the Netrikan. The Agni of his eye, Kartikeya is born. So somebody equally is born. But he is born not of an intention of a pure Pavitra act, that is the destruction of Surapadman, but of an impious act by unnecessary provocation, like Andhakasura when he appeared because Shiva's eyes were closed by Parvati. So this fellow actually grows up to be an unbelievably fantastic person.